Keep an eye out for Red Dot book. It's gotta be here somewhere.
Alright everybody, this is going to be Thresh Unbound, A Night at the Inn, in League of Legends Wild Rift. This is going to be a bit of a reaction video, as well as going over a few things that are cool in this video. There are a lot of things that are cool in this video. For those of you who've watched it and maybe looked at it, you know that there's another League character very heavily hinted at here. I'm just going to go over it, and we're going to talk about it as we go. So this is him in Thresh is at. This is a very cool video, in my opinion. Much better than the Ruination.
Double quick, sir.
This is in Noxus, by the way.
Here you are, sir. Bagger. Sorry, sir. Cursed arm. Yep, picked a mage's pocket. He gave it the old zapparoo. Now it does what it wants. You have to watch who you trifle with in Noxus.
Do you now?
That's Thresh. He's not an E-boy. They clarify that pretty quickly.
Pardon? Bagger. More elk milk. Crab. Sorry, sir. Double quick, ma'am. Pardon. Dodgy arm. Sorry, cursed hands. More biscuits. More milk. Double quick. Double quick. Would you like a warm bowl, sir?
No, thank you, Bort. I'm saving my
I
appetite.
love the way Thresh talks, too.
For your service. Go on. Put it to pocket before someone else does.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. What? Well, I'd put it toward your debt if I didn't need to cover all the broken plates of stupidity.
They explain a lot of things about Unbound Thresh here that are pretty cool. So hopefully you guys can see that. Well, I'll tell you if you don't see it. So that's probably the first and most important thing. This is Thresh in his natural form still. He's not human at all. He's not human, he is still a phantom. Or whatever phantom is called.
Going somewhere?
He also loves torturing people. Listen to how happy he sounds.
Bort, my friend.
So once again, I'm gonna reiterate that. So here's Thresh when he's just being a phantom. Here's Thresh when he's gonna start meddling and being a tormentor. Look at it's clearly shown to be an illusion.
Bort, my friend. I was a prisoner too.
You can see it in the background. There's a skull. Look at as he walks past. It's very much a skull.
I was a prisoner too. Longer than you could imagine. A phantom chained to the Shadow Isles. But no one escapes. I forgot how squishy they are. I'm free now to do as I wish.
There's one thing I actually really enjoyed that they kept about Thresh. He's not a power fantasy character. There are characters who are supposed to be the strongest, baddest, you know, blah, blah, blah characters. And then there are characters who are just supposed to be characters, right? And Thresh has never been a power fantasy character. I think a lot of people were worried that with Unbound Thresh that he would become like super powerful and blah, blah, blah. And he's like powerful, but he's never been like, he's not supposed to be like the most powerful character ever, right? He's more of a storytelling character. He's a torturer. He loves torturing people. They've added some personality, some flair to him here. He talks in an interesting way. He has an interesting accent.
Here he is, friend Bort. The hand at your tether.
Wait! We're friends! Who else would take you in? A little ribbing between friends. Just me and Bort having a laugh. Right, Bort? Right?
Someone gives and someone gets. There are two sides to every transaction. Your curse is his.
His profit, sir.
Would you like to be free, Bort? Never again to feel the sting of your accursed deformity?
You can do this.
Now pay attention right here. He's about to say something. Pay real close attention to what he's saying.
My dear Bort, there is life There is death. And there is me.
So he's not life, he's not death, he's in between.
Go mind the whip. Just a little ribbing between friends.
So that part's interesting too. Look, he still steals the dude's soul. He's not a nice person. He just torments people, okay? And I think that's something really important to understand, because he's not trying to be a nice dude. He's still a tormentor. He's got personality. He's got flair. They fleshed out his character, and that's the thing I really enjoy. But they kept him. He's a torturer. He likes torturing. He's a sadistic character. He's not meant to be a good guy. Do you understand that? And that's very important to me. Now, what is that? Remember, there's life, there's death, and then there's Thresh. That's the immortal bastion. Now, what is in the immortal bastion? That's Mordekaiser. That's, I do believe that's where his armor is. So this is the immortal bastion. Okay, let's zoom in on that one. They're not playing too subtle with it, okay? You can clearly see it's a pretty dead center in this. So if Mord is the master of death, and Thresh isn't death, and he's not life, and he's somewhere in between, and he's heading to the immortal bastion, well, and I think that's something that I really enjoy. So in total, what do I enjoy about this whole thing? I enjoy the take on Thresh. Now, look, if you told me that they were forced to do Unbound Thresh, if they were forced to have human Thresh, that would be fine. Because if I didn't know they were forced to, if I didn't know there was some Chinese market or whatever, I would say that this is a pretty good way to do it, right? He's still a phantom. He just has a human disguise. So it is, in effect, a skin. This is how he would look normally, but not really. That's not really how he looks. You understand? Oops, wrong thing. So, yeah.
I was a prisoner too.
They also kept his extremely sadistic vibes.
Phantom, chained to the Shadow Isles. But no one escapes.
Look how happy he sounds. He sounds so happy to be torturing again.
I forgot how squishy they are.
So, I think this is actually very well done. Okay, and that's why I decided to go ahead and actually make this reaction video to it, because I made a very negative one for the other Shadow Isles lore, but I decided this one, actually, Riot did a very good job on this one. I don't know if it's the same team. Probably not. Probably a different team was working on this one, if I had to wager. But, we can see the story is progressing. Thresh is free. He's in Noxus. He's headed to the Immortal Bastion. They throw in some clever little lines. They flesh out his character. They give him more personality. They clarify he's not human. He's still a phantom. He literally says that he's a phantom. He's not nice. He's not 18 years old. You know, he's got the dialect, the flair. I keep saying that word, the flair. He's got a nice flair to him. And yeah, I like that. So I like this. This is actually pretty well done. That's my reaction to it. I just wanted to talk about it for a little bit. I know I'm not like a lore channel. I just thought what they were doing was pretty cool. So thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you all. So thank you, everybody. Make sure to like. Oh, I probably have to put that in the beginning, don't I? Make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, make sure to leave a comment, talk about it, and we will be back later. So thank you, everybody, for watching. Thank you, everybody. Bye-bye. Oh, and thank you to my Patreon boys and girls who help fund these videos. Thank you. You guys. Special thanks.